Hey everybody, this week has been exciting. I've had to from running on my own to running with one person, but lately we've been the three of us running. So these guys, I met them a couple of years back, a year or so, at a gym I used to work out in. So, but basically their core training is strength resistance training. This week we had the three of us and we went out to run an 8K distance. So it was quite cool for myself and Zola, but for Acho it was a bit stressful because that was his longest distance ever. But he tried. The thing in running is when it's just yourself and a couple of other people, it kind of like reduces the stress. So if you know that it's very hard for you to push yourself, one way to push yourself harder is to get someone that runs better than you or farther than you. So anyways, more of this week in the pits, but first. Welcome back. So this week, when it comes to, I'm actually sitting on a yoga ball. So when it comes to running, you need to understand that to train yourself for running any distance, a lot of people I see, they just have a specific kind of training. They only just run. But the better way to build your strength, your endurance, your ability to run further is to mix that several kind of running. Okay, there's the tempo run, there's the fat leg, there's the speedboat, there's the hill drill. So for this week we ran all the way from Egbeda to the bridge, and it's a bridge, so we had this walker where we from the end run full speed all the way to the middle, walk, get over to the other side, then run again all the way to the middle, walk. So we were there for like 10 minutes. The week before, no, we were there for like 12 minutes. The week before was 10. So for every week we increased it by 2 minutes. So after that, we get to the side. There's this set of stairs. We run up it, then down. So the week before we had done about 10 rounds. You run quick step all the way to the top. You walk back down. Then the same way up. So that we are trying to build strength because they are running incline. So it takes more strength right for your quads. So that was the essence of that training. For me, I usually try to mix up my training. I run like 2.5K all the way from Egbeda to the bridge. That's like the warm-up. We run up the bridge a couple of times for like 12-13 minutes. Then we do the stairs, run up, down, so that's really, really draining. Then when we are done, take a short break, then we run all the way from like a 3.5 or 4K all the way back. So Zola runs back to the gym, I run home, grab some meal and take a nap or so. So that was the first half of the week. The other half of the week was when we decided to run an 8K distance with an Acho. Acho Sopacha. Acho joined in. So we started out from Egbeda. All of the three of us we met up there. Then we started jogging, easy pace. The thing with running, you need to. A lot of people can run far, but the issue is they don't know how to pace themselves. So if you are familiar with type of run training called tempo. Back when I was training for my half marathon, my full marathon, tempo runs actually helped me in being able to pace myself. I could say this 10K distance, I'll run it in a specific amount of time. So I know how long it will take me to cover 1 kilometer. You understand? So pacing is very efficient. In whatever you're doing, you might be able to run 10K, but just because you go out too fast, you end up making just 3K and you gas out. While there are some people they find that they can run 5 but they can't run 10. So the thing about just adjusting to your running distance is just pace. Okay, so when you understand pacing, you have the ability to run further than you think you can. So anyways, we have to pace ourselves, and for me, I have my pace, my pace, my 5k pace, my 10k pace, over 10k pace. So for each of those run distance, I have the speed I run at, my pacing. So anyways, we have to manage our pace. Zola is actually the one who manages our pace, but because of Acho, we have to really run slower than we usually do, myself and Zola. So there were several times we had to like chill for him to catch up, and it was quite understandable because he is not a runner like myself and Zola, and that was his first time. So kudos to him. He really pushed himself, and he's always had this mentality. You know, when it comes to fitness, there might be different forms, different specifics to it, different technicalities, but it all boils down to your mental strength. Okay, it all boils down to your mental strength. And there's a part this so far that you can push your body, and the remaining part of the training, it becomes a mind game. So he's already used to pushing himself mentally. That's why he was even able to push himself from running. Maybe that's his form of cardio. Maybe he runs about 1 or 2k with a couple of walks in between. But this time he had to run 8k. So that wasn't like very easy. But he pushed himself and he was able to complete it. But I had to like really push. I was like, let's go, Acho, let's go, push. If you're out there and you're looking at taking running as a form of hobby or fitness or whatever, you need to understand that you have to have different forms of running, not just every day you wake up, you run 5k. That sometimes you might increase the distance and reduce the intensity, or sometimes you might shorten the distance but increase your speed. Sometimes you might choose to do your fartlek. If you don't know about fartlek, you can like Google it, or maybe sometime I'll talk about it. Then there's the tempo run, there's the speed walk. So I do all of these. Now sometimes there's this roadway I have close to my home. It's just a very it's a very safe road. It's very flat. It was just recently redone. So it's very flat and kind of like almost straight, and almost without traffic. You hardly find people going their bikes or Okada or cars and all of that. So it's very safe. So when I get there, I go full speed. So that's where I actually have my speed walk. And I think from one end to the other is about 900 meters, almost 1k. So it makes more sense when you're trying to figure out how much you've run. So that was it. So this week was pretty awesome. I'm looking forward to next week, where I'll start hitting my 10Ks. So this channel is all about running, which I hate, but I love. Running has always been a part of me. So I've always loved it. I always loved the mental test that comes with it. So that's what this channel is about. I've not been running for a while, over a year. I used to run. I stopped. I went into more of strength training, just to build my physique and my body and my power, my strength and my agility and my blah 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 blah. But for this year, 2020, I'm looking at getting back to running. I'm not just running short distances. I'm looking at ultras. My first ultra is going to be a 50k. After which I've trained for my half marathon. Right now I'm in phase where I'm running mostly just 10Ks, but at one point I'm graduating to running a half marathon, then a full marathon, then from that a 50k, then afterwards maybe 100k, 150k, 200k, 250k, 300k, 450k. Maybe by that time I'm running from there around Nigeria. But that's for later. Subscribe to my channel if you're looking at taking running as a hobby and you want to know how it feels like, subscribe to my channel. The button, the bell icon, click on it so that you get notification whenever I post on my episodes. So share, like, comment,